Hey Sagittarius, I'm pulling from Welcome to May 2020. I'm pulling from my Kim Kranz decks this month, and I just want to tell you that deer is now an option. I lost the deer card, and I was like, where the fuck is it? And it showed up. Okay, but that's not the card you got. I just wanted you to know that I had a full deck. Hawk. Interesting to see Hawk here. Hawk is definitely about perspective, for sure. Bird's eye view, literally, and also messages coming in, kind of like getting information, or I think because of, that distance, so to speak, and that surveying of the land, there's maybe opportunities about that you maybe would have otherwise missed. Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like right off the bat, we got the Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like when I'm getting... Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. I almost... like, the energy is hopeful, but also Mother of Wands. I think it's... yes. Okay. Okay, I'll just talk about it. Six of Wands in reverse. So with the Hawk, I was talking about you getting, like, maybe, like, fresh opportunities, or, like, seeing things in a new way. Surveying the land, as I said. With the Two of Wands, this kind of echoes that sentiment to me of, like, you are just seeing things clearly and in a different way, and in that fresh, open perspective, there are things opening up for you. Like, kind of what I get. So I'm not saying this is what's happening to you, right? Because this is a general reading. But with these cards, Two of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse, I kind of feel like it's like a breakup, right? But it's a breakup where you're, like, relieved, where you're like, oh, thank God I got, like, the hell away from that person. Kind of like you were looking for your way out beforehand anyway, and maybe you stayed because of, like, security issues, right? Like, Five of Pentacles makes me think, like, I'm gonna sip some tea. Makes me think, like, you were staying in that, not out of love, but out of, like, convenience, or even fear of being alone, fear of that person's response to you. But with it in reverse, it's like, I think you're just getting it out, because we got the Two of Cups in reverse too, and we got the Ace of Swords in reverse, which makes me feel like a lie is coming to light. Kind of like if you're a hawk, like, you see the little rat that's been, like, you knew it was there the whole time, and finally you're, like, identifying it and moving down and swooping and catching it and, like, eating lunch, satiating yourself. I think that there's sort of, like, with this energy, release and relief and kind of, like, good riddance a little bit, and also just, like, hope for yourself, like, oh God, now that this lie has come to light that I knew was there the whole time, I can kind of move on freely without the guilt, or without the repercussions, without kind of the aggravation. And I'm not saying it's a breakup. It's not necessarily that. But it is, like, I think still about you being able to let go of an obligation, because these kind of came out together, right? So Two of Cups is love, but that can also be about like the ways we share and give of our emotions, our emotional life. This could be like deep friendship too, or it could be, um, you know, even family maybe. Uh, but yeah, I just get the sense of like something that was untenable and unhealthy and not like really working anyway, and you knew it is sort of like over. Um, even like an election, right, where your candidate wins, but it was tense and close, and you weren't sure if they were going to pull through, and then at the end they do. It's sort of like you can let go of all of the grief that you had to go through to get there. Because this is my grief card, but it's in reverse, so I really feel like there's kind of like yeah, like just being happy about it. It's kind of like Lizzo's song Truth Hurts, you know? I was like, yeah, the truth hurts, but like the truth will also set you free. So, and you know, I think now I'm going to move into these two cards. And we have you showing up here as the Mother of Wands in reverse. And we got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. And these are both really nice cards. Seeing them here, seeing all this energy in reverse just makes me feel like kind of like what I get is like, now what? For one thing, it's like you've been working so hard to get out of this or to achieve this, even maybe like if it were an election and you were afraid you might not win and then you did, right? Like you were running for student body president and then finally it was revealed that your opponent was lying, and all the fear you had about people not loving you and of you not belonging is proven false, and now there's opportunity and like a path forward for you. Then you're like, oh well shit, like now I'm this person that I've been saying that I was the whole time, and now I have to like step up to that, right? Now I have to like prove that I'm worthy of this new opportunity. Or if it was a breakup, it's like, wow, I wanted out of that relationship, but now I'm single, and now that's a whole new ball game. So with this energy, I don't think it's bad. I think it's more just like, kind of this huge pivot, this huge shift. So like things aren't going to settle into the new normal, or like, especially we've been through like so much shit with coronavirus, right? So that's another thing too. Like maybe to make it about coronavirus for a second, it's like, let's just say coronavirus happened and you like, they told you lost your job, but now here they come and they're like, oh, that was a lie. Actually, we do need you and you are employed or whatever. And you're like, great, there's a path forward. So that's sort of the vibe of this general reading, is like something that wasn't working or that seemed not good, information comes to light where it's kind of working out in your favor, and now you're kind of like getting this like fresh start. But with that fresh start, it's just now there's new information to figure out, like, who am I in this new context? It's like, I am the Mother of Wands, I am a Sagittarius, I am this like person who is, kind of stepping up into their power and like moving forward in their life with these great opportunities, or getting away from something that wasn't working. But now it's like, I need to build new foundations, and I haven't quite reached like the ultimate success that I'm craving, meaning like, I made it. I made a huge, it's like a triathlon, right? Like I completed the swimming in the English Channel, and now I have to go run 1,000,000 miles, right? Like, I don't know why that's what I said, but I think that's it. It's just kind of like, okay, great. Now what? Great, your job isn't canceled. Well, I guess now you have to go back to work, though. And so then that's going to be a thing. You're going to have to readjust to everything you've already been adjusting to. I mean, I think that's it. Not bad. Is there anything else? Okay. Yeah, 5 of Wands. So, I think this just speaks to a little bit of, like, the sense of conflict and stress that just comes with change. And overall, this is very positive change, no matter how you slice it. But it's still, like, got its waves. It's still not, like, gonna be smooth necessarily. It's, like, not necessarily the smoothest transition. If it were a breakup, it's like you found out they were cheating on you, but you're relieved because you knew you needed out, and, like, now you have your ticket out of there, and thank God, right, for that. But 5 of Wands, it's like, well, it still sucks. It's still, like, you still have to get your stuff from their place, or whatever. Or if it's, like, you won student body president, it's like, okay, well, now people are coming to you with their demands. Or if you lost your job from coronavirus and now you're getting it back, it's like, well, now I have new concerns about, like, my job stability in the future. Is this even really where I want to be? That kind of thing. I'm not predicting anything in particular for you because these are general readings. I'm just talking about the vibes and the energy of, like, the feeling of, like, I needed out, or I needed something to work out in a particular way. It did do that. I got what I wanted. Now, here I am with this new, more money, more problems. I've heard it said. You're getting more money, now you have more problems. Good problems to have, but still, like, figuring out this new chapter. So that's my reading for you. Short and sweet. I love you. And I will see you again in June. Bye.